Box to Box Hoops Preview, hosted by Dex.
In 15th place is the Hawks. If you know that sound, you know. If you know, you know. And you also watch a lot of basketball. The Atlanta Hawks, old school Atlanta Hawk, bound from Harley Grove. So woo and da. That is Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne just yeah. I feel like every preview I have to do for the Hawks, I have to sing that song. This is like the fourth time I'm doing it in 4 years. But yeah, we are here. Guys, this preview is for the 25-26 season. We have been nominated for the Top Sports Content Creator Award by TikTok in Sub-Saharan Africa for the third time in a row. And I want you guys to vote for us because we have to win it. We have to bring it home this time. We've lost it the last 2 years, but I feel like it's time. It's time, guys. It's time. I believe. I made this rankings before the season started, but I'm shooting this after the season has begun. And currently the Hawks are sitting with a 2-3 record, 8th in the East. And before we get into it, rather preview the season, we have to see what they did in 24-25. Basically, they finished 8th in the East with a 40-42 record. They lost in the play-in tournament. No team is more familiar with the play-in tournament as the Atlanta Hawks. They've appeared in 4 consecutive appearances. I feel like I think we've only had 4. Yeah, I think they've been in every single play-in, which is not a badge of honor, really. Play-in just means you're not good enough to make the playoffs outright, but you're good enough to not be eliminated. Basically, that's what it means. They made the playoffs in 22-23, but then missed in 24 and 25. Trae Young led the league in assists again. Dyson Daniels, who was named most improved player, got the nickname the Great Barrier Thief. The man became the first player to average at least 3 steals per game in over 40 years. Of course, they got him after trading DeJounte away for him from the Pelicans. Quinn Snyder came in, brought stability to the team, and I want to see what he does this season because I feel like he's a very, very attention-driven coach. They lost to the Magic in the play-in, the first game by 25 points, which is ironic because the Magic can't shoot. Well, last year they couldn't shoot, but that one game they just torched the Hawks. And then they lost at home in OT to the Heat to get eliminated. Jalen Johnson was humming as a human highlight reel. The man can just, we don't see someone fly. This is him. Zachary Ricochet, the number 1 pick from last year, scored 34 times, becoming a baller as the season went by, including a career high 38 points. And yeah, I feel like he just really came into his own. He made the all-rookie team and he missed Rookie of the Year award by 1 point. The award went to Stephon Castle. So yeah, that's basically what they did in 24-25. And they did really interesting moves, and I feel like they are one of the teams to watch in the East for sure. This is who they added. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, sign and trade from Minnesota. To me, that is a huge deal. Kristaps Porziņģis traded from Boston with Georges Niang, 30 and a 2031 second and some cash considerations. Eli Ndiaye was an undrafted pickup for the Hawks. Caleb Houston, free agent pickup. N'Faly Dante, they signed an offer sheet coming in from Houston, and Luke Kennard, free agent, was signed from Memphis. They did not draft anyone. Then Dyson Daniels signed 4-year, $100 million contract. Jacob Toppin, qualifying offer extended, brother to Obi Toppin. Then Keaton Wallace, qualifying offer was extended as well. Departures, Dominic Barlow, free agent, went to Philly. Kobe Buffkin traded to Brooklyn and then waived. Clint Capella, free agent, who signed for Houston, went back to Houston. He used to be in Houston with the Harden days. Caris LeVert, free agent, signed for Detroit. Terrence Mann traded to Brooklyn. He's the one who was traded for... Who was he traded for? I've forgotten. Anyway, it's not important. Neither here nor there. Garrison Matthews, free agent. Larry Nance Jr., free agent, signed for Cleveland, went back to Cleveland. Georges Niang traded to Boston, then traded to Utah. Then Daquan Clouden traded to Phoenix, waived, then signed for Sacramento. The 3-team deal that was Boston, Atlanta, and the Nets. Was basically Boston sent Kristaps Porziņģis to Atlanta with a 2026 second round pick. Then Boston got Georges Niang and a 2031 second round pick and cash considerations. Then Terrence Mann went to the Nets and Drake Powell went to the Nets. So after that, the Celtics sent Niang to Utah for 2 rookies, RJ Lewis Jr. and 2 second rounders. Then they flipped Lewis to get Boucher. All these were just money-saving moves by the Celtics. And yeah, that's basically how the 3-team trade went down. My one big question for this team: can the Hawks avoid a 5th consecutive playing tournament? I feel like it's quite simple. Like, the Hawks, attacking-wise, I feel like they can score points. Adding KP just adds someone who you have to guard him. Once he makes those, I think he averaged the longest threes last year. Like the longest threes because of his height, and he gives you an extra dimension. Someone who I watched him the whole season last year, and just being able to do that pick and roll and then pop it to him when he's all the way back there, bro, he really just spaces the floor like crazy. So yeah, the Hawks need to avoid a 5th consecutive playing tournament. I was saying that because I was saying their offense is good. It's the defense they need to work on. If they can just develop this defense, and we're going to look at it shortly, then I feel like they will be a top 6 team easily. Defense is the way to get to a top 6 and avoid the play-in. Yeah, buddy. Key player to watch out for this season for me is Zachary Risichet. He was second in voting for Rookie of the Year last year. I want to see where he can take his game to, especially after, I think it was a consensus that last year's draft was not one of the best. It was one of the weakest. But this is a chance for you as a former number 1 pick to just prove that, yo, I'm here and I am actually an NBA baller. Not a star, baller. He can get to star potential in a few years. Prediction! 24-second shot clock. Development of Risichet for me is something you need to watch out for. That combination of Dyson Daniels, great defender. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, hellish defender. Kristaps Porziņģis, rim protection, just crazy. If those 3 can just help build a culture of defense, this team can go far. Pick and roll with Trae will be amazing. In a weekend Eastern Conference, depth at center with Okongwu to cover KP, I think they will at least get a top 7 in the East and win over 45 games. And that is my preview for the old school Atlanta Hawk. The next team coming up in 14th place is one that I'm already dreading putting them this low. I'm dreading putting them this low. And they, after 4 games, they're unbeaten. And let's just say, this guy is making everyone look bad, and he can dunk without jumping off the floor.
Ready for the ultimate slam dunk of content? Don't miss out on any of our NBA previews. Hit subscribe and be the MVP of your basketball knowledge game.